party started. Woo! We're live. What's up, guys? Let's get this party started. All right, let's hit the show theme, and then we'll tell you what's going on today. Welcome back to Fishy Hour. I'm Roman Castro, and this is Roman Castro Vlog. And we decided to put this show together once the COVID thing hit. And to have a place for us to talk about fishing and hang out and have 1 hour a day for us to kind of chill out, relax, and enjoy talking about fishing with other people that love fishing as well. So today's a special day. Today is Cinco de Mayo, which is a holiday, which is a Mexican holiday. It's not Mexican Independence Day. It's actually a celebration of the turning point in the battle for independence in Mexico history. So that's what Cinco de Mayo stands for. But yeah, it was the Battle of Puebla, which was the turning point in Mexico gaining their independence. Okay, so it's not Mexico's Independence Day; it's a turning point in the battle in the war that led to Mexico's independence. Okay, that said, today's theme is we'll be drinking beers. I went to the store today, guys, and I actually got some legit beers. I'll tell you a story about that once we get started. But yeah, so that's what I'll be drinking today. Doing unwrapping. Modelo Negra. Should have thought about this before starting the show. There it goes. Gold. Hashtag not sponsored. Hashtag kinda sponsored. What's up, everybody? I'm doing some shout outs too in a second. Let's see. Okay, I got the foil off of there. I got my weird soda can popper. There we go. Oh yeah, there it is, right on cue. Cheers. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Man, that's some good beer. It's been at least 2 or 3 months since I've had a beer. It's got some, I love the darker beers. This is good. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Let me know what you're drinking in the chat. And the game for today is, Captain Dan set this up. He said, if I say NICE, which I tend to do a lot of, I guess, then you must have a drink. Okay? So let's test it out. Let's test it out. Let's see. I'm going to read through some chats, and we'll get it going. I want to shout out to Cal and Mr. Kevin Nakata for joining the Patreon. First of all, thank you so much, guys. It means a ton. It means a lot to me to have you guys support me in that way. So it's super nice of you guys. And I want to just make sure when we start off the show to thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting me and making this show and making the fishing content that I love to make. Cool. So thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, so let's go through some chats. Let's see. James Neal. So what's the hookup for today? Castro. Nice. Nice. Oh, I already did it. Drink. Man, I couldn't get past the first comment. Okay, here we go. Jet says, what's up, guys? Welcome back, Jet. Darren is here. Great to have you. Let's see. Mark G in the house. Oh man, I see it all over the chat. It's gonna be hard for me not to read it. Oh, I see you, Kevin. I see you, Ryan. Good to have you here. Down in SD. What's up, everybody? Matt W. Okay, let's see. What's up, Maddie? Okay. Hello, everyone. Happy Taco Tuesday and Cinco de Mayo. Nice. Brandon in the house. What's up, Brandon? Yeah, it was cool catching up with Brandon yesterday after the show. Some of us jumped into the Discord, guys. It got pretty popping. At one point, it was like 8 or 9 people in there. We were kind of just talking about fishing, kind of like the same thing we do here. Excuse me, but man, excuse me again. The same thing we do here, but you guys can actually speak back to me, and it's like a phone call. So it's pretty fun. Okay, Leonard, what's up, everybody? What's up, Leonard? Captain Dan. Wayne, what's up? Wayne, you made a perfect post. I like what you did. That was fantastic. Let me bring it up real quick and show you guys. Wayne made this for us and put it in our Facebook group. Here, see if you can see it. It's hard to read. Anyway, it's on the Facebook group. You can see it there. The Mad Max Drinking Club, 1 day only. Super fun. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Sandra in the house. What's up, Sandra? Welcome back. Scotty, brother sport fishing. Hello, everybody. Let's see. Uncle Dan in the house. Jordan, what's up? Thanks for jumping on. Okay, sup, Wayne. Where am I? There I am. Okay, I'm drinking whiskey. Won't be participating in the game. Yeah, that makes sense. Salty, you'll get destroyed if you participate. Maybe every 5. We will not make it past 5 minutes. Exactly. Cubo, Roman, that's up. What's up? Lorenzo in the house. What's up, Lorenzo? Welcome. Okay. Dang it. Gonna get drunk. Mike, it's always good to have you here. Trout Made Angler. I have a bunch of combat jigs. You want to give some out, Roman? Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, totally. That'd be awesome. Do you want to package them up in like bundles, and then we'll do it on trivia night? That'd be cool. We'll do like maybe 2 or 3 bundles, because I don't want to kill you on the shipping. That's probably where it's gonna get expensive. Let's see. El Matador Tequila Tuesday, gentlemen. Don Julio Reposado. Nice. Just did it. Oh, this isn't going to go well. Sandra. Modelo Dark. I have some. Cool. Okay. Hope you bought a 6-pack, Roman. Okay, so here's a funny story, guys. Corona. Nah. I almost said it. I stopped myself. So I went to Vaughn's. I haven't been to Vaughn's in a long time, and I went and grabbed a 6-pack, and they were like it was like $9.99 for a 6-pack, and it was like on special or something. And I was like, oh, that's cool. So I grabbed the 6-pack, and I went and got in line. I got to the checker, and the lady's like, hey, why don't you get a 12-pack? It's about the same price. And I was like, oh no, don't worry about it. I don't even drink that often, so it's just for tonight, and I probably won't even finish the 6-pack. She's like, well, it's kind of like they're giving it away. I was like, all right, cool. I'll go look. So I went and looked, and they had a coupon. They had like a little sign that had the regular Modelo, not the Negra, and it was $10, like $10.97, right? And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. But then it didn't actually have the dark version on there. So I got my 6-pack again. I went back to the same line. I was like, hey, well, it looks like it says it's only for the regular one. I don't think it's for the dark one. She's like, it works. And I was like, okay. So I went back to the liquor area again, put my 6-pack down, got a 12-pack, and went back and got in line. And then, sure enough, when she went to run the coupon she had, it didn't register. It said that it was for the wrong kind. But I think at that point she had sent me back twice. So she went ahead and like authorized it and changed the price to it. So I got a 12-pack for like $10. So these are like under $2 or under $1 actually, because it's like it was like 11 something, minus CRV and all that stuff, of course, and like anyway. But yeah, super cheap Modelo Negra. So I got hooked up. So semi-sponsored, and that's nice. All right, here we go. Ice. yeah, there you go. Salty dangling words that rhyme with mice. Oh, Pacifico Ice. Water for me. I'm gonna get water drunk. Nice. Oh, I said it. Nice. I'm gonna get water wasted. Salty. Price. Slice. Yep. Rice. Thrice. Dice. Very nice. You guys. Oh gosh, we're 11 minutes in. I don't know if I'm gonna make this. Pies, yeah, pies. It kind of does rhyme with night. Okay, dude, I'm halfway down, and we haven't even started. Okay, so it's your 4th and already tonight. Yeah, it's your 4th one already tonight. I know. Oh, what's that? Shout out to the lady at Vaughn's, right? She was all she was like really she was in really good spirits, which is good. Let's see. Nelson. Oh wait. So he can. Got him. Oh, hammered by 720. Exactly, dude. Hammered by 720 sounds about right. Shout out to the lady at Vaughn's. Can't say. Yeah. So Nelson, every time I say NICE, because I say it a lot by accident, then you'll take a drink. That's hilarious. Okay, yeah, exactly. Jordan says I suck at this game. Splice. Okay, that's good. It's working. Thank God for grocery workers. Yeah, exactly, Sam. I know you're out there, dude. Just like keeping the panic at bay. If people weren't able to get groceries like on demand, they would freak out. LOL. Halfway into one beer for right before, huh? Working on my one and only. Okay, cool. Dude, please take phone calls tonight. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm gonna take phone calls tonight. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna put the phone number up on the line. I'm gonna put the phone number up, and let's go. Let's take some calls in, guys. Let's call up, and let's talk about the topic of the day. Is gonna be how you're celebrating your Cinco, and also how was your fishing? How was your fishing? If you got to fish this weekend, let me know. Call in. This is gonna be fun. Okay. Awesome. Nelson, right? Good. All right, so we're on board, Nelson. You understand what the rules are? What are you drinking? Hey, Coach, I would love for Ernie to call in, but I would want him to do. I would probably want him to do his own episode. That way, we don't have any interruptions, and you can let him speak and just kind of like have a good session with them, as opposed to just kind of like sneaking him in on a Cinco de Mayo special. Yeah, I'd want to give him the respect of having the whole episode with him, if that's cool. But if you want to help me if you want to help me get him on the show, that'd be great. All right, cool. And then yeah, exactly. And I'll ask your question too. So that's good. Awesome. Okay, so in other news, okay, Jet is looking for a new do-all spotty Halley rod. Any suggestions? Okay, so my favorite rod so far that I've used and abused is the Phoenix M1. I know it's kind of some people are not into the Phoenix rods. It's just whatever rod was available when I went to go buy it, and it worked well for me. Phoenix M1. I don't know the exact stats off the top of my head, but I think it was like a medium rod, and it was under $200, I think, and it's done well. The only reason I'm not fishing it now, I was fishing it with a Shimano Chronac 200, and it did perfect. I love the action on it, and it's a pretty stout rod. So like fighting a halibut on it was no problem. Definitely can't throw the Ned rig on that thing, but everything else, that used to be my junk rod. Okay. And the only reason I stopped using it was because the first guide on the rod kind of broke because I keep shoving it into the kayak every time I'm done using it. I just kind of put it in the kayak tube and jam it in there. So I eventually broke it and wore it off. So, but besides that, I'm gonna get it repaired and then I'll start using it again. It's a cool rod. I love the action on it, and it's done well for me. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, Coach. If you want to call in, call in. Okay. I'm tapping out. Tequila is not right for this game. Yeah, exactly. It's not right for this game. One down, man down. Casting price range, $200 tops. You get this call on here. Whoa. Hang on, Coach. Hang on. Don't hang up. Oh, jeez. There he goes. Okay, are you there? I can hear you. I can hear you breathing.
Oh, all right. Good. Yeah, I'm having some whiskey breath going on right now. You know that deep breath you take after a really strong whiskey and coke? That's what you're hearing right there.
Nice. How's it going? Happy
going
Cinco.
Good. There's a few happy. Feliz Cinco de Mayo, señor. Even though it had nothing to do with what does my father-in-law always say about Cinco de Mayo? I don't know why the white people make a big deal out of Cinco de Mayo. I'm a Mexican. That was between the French and the Spanish. Send me hearing to me. That's what he always said. Anyway.
It's okay. We share our holidays.
But anyways, I wanted to just let everyone know that there are some big things happening in the world right now of fishing here in Southern California.
Okay, let's see. Let's have it.
All right. A lot of the sport fishing boats have opened up for half day, local 3/4 day. I haven't heard anything about island trips yet, but I'd be real surprised if they weren't starting to book.
Yeah, when was that? Today?
Like yesterday and the day before. So I heard about it this morning. The Dolphin, I think, is booked up as of right now for Saturday. I don't know about Sunday. But for the sport fishing guys, the guys who like getting on the local half days, they are starting to take reservations. I think they're running loads of 50%.
Wow. Crazy.
And in some fairly serious news, the patties in the Clearwater out west of the 9, some of them have been holding.
Oh,
so
nice.
There have been some yellowtail.
Nice.
There was at least two Dorado. There was at least 2 Dorado caught in U.S. water over the weekend. At least 2. This is basically unprecedented for early May, so this could be a very interesting year.
Oh, okay, because they're early basically.
Yeah, they're early by the earliest I can remember seeing them mentioned reliably was early June, so we're looking at about a month early, I think, or a month earlier than I've been hearing of in the last 15, 20 years anyway.
Okay.
I don't remember what happened in 92, 93. I was still pretty young then and dumb, even though I was a commercial fisherman then. I really wasn't into the sport fishing thing, so
okay.
Don't trust my memory there. But this could be an unprecedented year. Oh yeah, frigate and bullet tuna I've been seeing in American waters, which is really unusual in May as well. Of course, we have local water temperatures. We are almost approaching 70 degrees in some red tide areas.
I noticed how warm the water was on Saturday. You pull out the fish and you hold on to the fish, and the fish feels warmer than the ambient. So that's cool.
Yep, we got water temps pushing 70 degrees right now inshore. It's still too dirty for anything to really want to take advantage of it, but even offshore, you're looking mid to upper 60s.
That's awesome.
So, and there has been an absolute. So in recent years, I realize that I'm probably Kyle. If you're listening right now, Kyle and I are probably the only 2 guys that care. But really big bonito have been making a strong showing in close for the last 4 or 5 days, like bonito to 12 pounds.
Oh, bonito. Wow.
I've seen that are like tuna.
Yeah, I've seen yellowtail mixed in with bonito before, so that's good. Like yellow. Yeah.
But these bonito are cruising the close break. So where the bad red tide just kind of turns into ugly water.
Yeah.
And they've been boiling on bait just like tuna, patrolling that line.
That's cool.
So for any of you guys with sails, or any of you guys that do the long range paddling thing, or any of you guys with private boats, you can get out there. They're west of the point, about halfway to the mile, halfway to the 9 mile. They're probably on the short bank too, and probably up off La Jolla. I don't know that, but that's my interpretation of what I'm looking at on the SST and Chloro.
I need an extra motor. I need a motor for my kayak.
Sail's all you need.
It's true.
You go 3 or 4 miles on a sail in a heartbeat.
That's true. Man, that's good. That's good info, Coach.
You're talking about 1 hour out and back, and you're into 10-pound bonito.
That'd be fun.
I mean, that's crazy. And there have been rumors. I'll just call them rumors because I don't want to go reports, because it's nothing reliable I've seen.
Well, we're going to get some reports
rumors today.
Let's see.
There's rumors of football tuna mixed in.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Awesome.
So for every 25 you catch or something, there's a small tuna mixed in of one kind or the other.
Perfect.
So
awesome. Well, shoot, thanks for
weird
the
year.
Yeah, all right. Thanks for the update, Coach. That's good.
Let's just hope these half days go and chase those fish down instead of just going and fishing for 8-inch rockfish and muddy water.
Do you know if the sport boats are operating at like half capacity or like 20 or like 1/4 capacity?
I've heard they're booking to half.
Booking to half. So what
they're
are
booking
the
half
average?
Or half or a third.
What's like a big sport boat? What are the average? Like 50 people, 30 people?
Yeah, so you're looking at 20 to 30 people. I think they're taking reservations for, as near as I can tell. Kyle, if you're in the chat, chime in to what the maximum number was. I haven't had the time to look. It's believe it or not, Cinco de Mayo is my stepson's birthday, so I've been getting ice cream and birthday cake, and
nice.
I've been running around all over the place.
That's fine. That's cool. Well, it's good.
And of course, being your local government pest control guy, I'm considered a necessary employee, so I go put in 9 hours sweating my end off in 90-degree weather so that the government gets sued a little less.
Oh, jeez. Awesome. Okay. All right, Coach. Thanks for calling in. This was fun.
Yeah. You betcha, man. Just figured I'd let everyone know.
Are you going to be on Discord later tonight, or are you going to just enjoy the birthday?
It'll depend on what happens. I got a lot of stuff to do, man. I'll jump in over there for a bit if I can.
Okay, no worries. Cool. Well, it's always fun having you, and always fun having you in the Discord, too. All right, Coach. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, well, if anybody has questions, drop them in the chat. If I see them, I'll get to them. If not, hit me up in Discord or drop a question for me in text in Discord. And if I know the answer, I'll do my best to answer.
Awesome.
I mean, like I say, these reports are spotty, and it's coming in over a series of days, and kind of hard to separate the sheep from the goat, so to speak. But
Exactly. Good point. All right, Coach. Thanks for being so helpful and for being so nice about it.
It's my pleasure, Roman. In case you notice, I kind of try to promote fishing around here.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Roman. Peace, man.
Good night. Super cool of you, Coach. Super cool. Okay, I got to see some questions here. Okay, I'm going to catch up here. So let's see. Sam says that Phoenix has a lifetime warranty on the rods. What? I'm going to call him tomorrow. Let's see what the Phoenix warranty is like. Okay, that's awesome. That's really good news. I can fish that rod again. Okay, let's see. Anyone gone out during the red tide? Any luck? I usually avoid it, but with this Corona, I'm dying to get out. Matt, we've gone out to fish the bay and we've done okay. I think other people have gone out to fish in the ocean. They've done. I'm not sure how they've done, but like people are definitely going out. It's like everything. The red tide adds another layer to the puzzle, to the daily puzzle that is fishing. So, just because there's a red tide out doesn't mean you can't figure out the bite. I would encourage you to, if you can do it safely, get out there and fish. Of course, always practicing social distancing and covering your face when you're closer than 6 feet to anybody. But yeah, I think it just adds another layer to the puzzle, right? The puzzle that is fishing. Let's see. JD, what's up, dude? I don't think I recognize your icon. Welcome. If it's your first time here, type in first timer in all caps and everybody will say hi to you and welcome you to the fishy hour. Okay. There's another question before we get to your question, JD. There's another question about spotties and sand bass. They're two different types of fish. Yes, there are two different types of fish. And sometimes you'll see a hybrid. It's like half spotty, half sand bass. But for the most part, it's two different species. Spotties don't get as big, and sand bass get a little bit bigger, aka known as turd rollers. I never understood where that name came from until I caught a bunch of them. And yeah, every time for some reason, when you bring them up to the boat, they're always like spinning. And I think they curl up as you're bringing them up, so they cause a bunch of twists in your line. And then as soon as you bring them up, they poop on your kayak. Maybe that's why they're called turd rollers. I don't know. Just an idea. Okay. Let's go back to JD's question. I've been slamming big old spotties in Mission Bay during red tide. Swim bait with chartreuse tail. There you go. Nice. Cheers, guys. All right, here we go. Matt, Sandra, and I fished it Saturday. Oh, cool. I fished the red tide. Got it. Captain Dan's keeping track of the drinks. Let's see. We are in deep. In deep. Ryan, I caught most of my fish on chartreuse also, okay? Jet, spotties are spotted bay bass. Sand bass are sand bass. Okay, cool. We hit 60 in the chat today. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Okay. Oh, wait. We hitting 60 as a question. Got it. We could hit 60 in the chat today if you guys share the stream and invite your friends. Okay. Can they interbreed? I think so. I think I've seen hybrids. Let's see. Salty dangler. Depends on the like count. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, depends on the like count. Okay. If you're enjoying the show, you guys are doing well on the likes. You guys are killing it. You're already at 22. Wow. Nice job, guys. Thank you. If you haven't hit the like button yet, hit that like button, please, and let's get this cracking. Okay, you guys are way ahead of me. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. Ooh, Dorado. Okay. Let's see. Thanks. My plan this week, Sandra. Okay, cool. Okay, good. Dolphin running 30 spots. Okay, there you go. Dolphin runs. Okay, I'm gonna skip through these real quick. La Jolla looked a lot less red today. It's kind of yellow and smells bad. Hopefully it cleans up. Yeah. Coach is on. Red seems to be flushing out of Mission Bay too. Some nice green, blue, but still has pockets of chocolate milk. Yep, exactly. That's kind of what the experience was for us in San Diego Bay as well. Good evening, everybody. What's up, Clint? Welcome back. Howdy, Clint. What's up, Ryan? Good. Okay. Have we highlighted that the Mad Max magic is in the background? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, okay, there it is, guys. So today I got my first official. I got the shirt today, guys. Here's the Mad Max T-shirt in red. I think it looks pretty nice. And I gave the original shirt of this one. Oh wait, let me stand up a little bit more. Okay, here we go. I gave my original I would but I'm fishing shirt to Jordan. So Jordan, I hope you're rocking that shirt. Tony's Mad Max shirt is at home. I think he's away from home, so it's just sitting in his mailbox, all lonely, with nobody to wear it. Sam says, call East County Bait and Tackle, and they will give you another rod, no questions asked. That's actually where I bought it. So Sam, that's a good point. I think they've charged $50 if you go through Phoenix. So okay, cool. I will call them because that's where I bought it actually. So that would be cool. That's great. And it's not that bad. The damage is not so bad that you can't repair it. But if they'll give me a new rod, I'll take a new rod. That's fine. Cool. See, there you go. That's part of being in the community. You get to learn all these things that you wouldn't have known otherwise. Yeah, so JD is a first timer. Just been lurking. Oh, no worries, dude. It's all good. Oh, Prideful Scribe. I recognize you. Cool. Well, welcome to the stream. I hope you're enjoying it. It's pretty much, we hang out, we talk about stuff, and we try to have a nice time. Nice. Okay, one more chug, and I'm gonna get another one. Okay. Roman is gonna get lit. Yeah, Cal, I'm gonna get lit. It's gonna be bad. I need to drink 12 beers tonight. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna drink 12 beers. The crankbait bite was on in NPH today. Nice. Oh, jeez. Okay, one more after this. Captain Dan, if you hadn't pointed that out, I wouldn't have noticed how much I say it. Now it's like training me. I need to work on that. Okay. Let's see, Coach. They're letting 30 people on boats, says Kyle. Okay, one free for every 6 drinks. Nice. Oh, Jesus. All right, guys. It's time for intermission. I need to go get another beer. Give me a second. My wife said sip less. She just said stick your tongue in it. Oh, funny. I said that wouldn't be right. I don't lie to the fishing community. Today we drink. Today we drink. Taking off the little seal. Frank, Roman, you should have bought the 12 pack at this rate. I did buy the 12 pack. This is like a $1 beer. It's the best deal in town. Best deal in town. All right, I'm back. I actually take a drink because this is the first. To get that first drink when you first open it, the refreshing drink, it's nice and cold. Nice. Refreshing. Okay, so I see some people asking about the Discord. The Discord is, I think Tony just posted the invite. But if you want to do it an easier way, Tony, you can type in romancastro.com/MMFC. Mad Max Fishing Club. Excuse me, guys. I apologize. Okay, Roman needs another 12 pack soon after all this. Right? Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, let me scroll up a little bit, make sure I didn't miss any questions. I ordered my shirt. Can't wait for it. Oh, awesome, Nelson. Good. Okay, Ryan, that's funny. Newport has green water, no red tide in the bay. Outside along the coast that's covered with red tide. Okay, cool. I'm waiting for my shirt. Can't wait. Awesome. Yeah, it should be there soon. I think you ordered it like a couple days after I ordered mine, so it should be there. It should be there soon. Let's see. Thanks, Tony. Cool. Okay. Any report on people checking boats going out to see if everyone in the boat is family members? That's a great question. Yeah. If anybody's been stopped to get checked to see if everybody's from the same household, let us know. I picked my new Outback on Friday. What? Oh yeah, Cal. So are you coming out fishing with us on Saturday? Saturday we're gonna go fish Mission Bay, guys. I think Saturday was a success. It was awesome. I know we're not supposed to be gathering in large groups, but the way we did it on Saturday, I think was great. We didn't get close to each other, and we didn't take a group picture. None of that stuff. We kind of just met up in the same area, and once we're on the water, it's pretty safe and pretty easy to maintain that 6 foot minimum distance. So it was good. It was overall a pretty fun a session. So let's see. I love Jordan's emojis. Like, oh, that's funny. And the cool part about this is that nobody has to drive home. We're all home. So cheers to that. You're going out Saturday? Yes, we are. Saturday, Mission Bay, launching at Dana Landing. We're meeting at 6 a.m. Full details are in the Facebook group and also on Discord. Okay. JD has a question. There's a one ramp open in Mission Bay. I get there early, but later in the day, there are cops at the parking lot entrance checking cars. They've told me that they are just making sure the vehicle has a boat. Oh, perfect. JD, do you know if you can park your car in the parking lot if you're launching a kayak? That's one of the questions I haven't been able to get answered, but it would be helpful just to know if we're going to have to plan to drop off your kayak and then go park on the street and then walk it back, or how that's going to work. So that would be cool if you have any info on that too. Let's see, Ryan, set up comment. Got it. Okay, yes, I'll be going out on Saturday. Great. That's super cool. Well, What was that coming back? Mission or SD? Mission Bay. Mission Bay, Salty. Okay. Sandra, are you fishing the... Oh, I just missed that chat. Like, I scrolled while I was reading it, and I totally lost track of it. I totally lost track of it. Okay, I'm going to keep going. Keep it going. I want to take a kayak to... I want to take my kayak to wall. I mean, you want to mount your kayak on the wall, like a storage? John? Okay, Luke likes to fish. What's up, Luke? Welcome. Dana Point is open. I caught a ton of spotties on the kayak. Perfect. Okay, let's see. Scotty, Brother Sport Fishing. He says, I was at Dana Landing today. I didn't see an officer guarding the gate. Cool. Had you seen an officer guarding the gate before, Scotty? Also, you're in San Diego Bay. Are you able to get out now and launch? Actually, are you able to run charters now? That's a good question. Since those charter boats are starting to get back in business, Scotty, are you able to run your business yet? Are you able to take people out to fish? What's the status on that? You can call in, or you can leave it or you can type it in the comments. I'll get to it eventually. Wait, Kevin is now in here as Kevin instead of TNC Lures. Kevin, welcome. Look at you with the new screen name, all proper and stuff. That's perfect. Thank you. Welcome back. Kevin was our guest last week on Tuesday, talking about all this awesome stuff with SD Fish and short pounders, guys. So Roman's face isn't red yet. Yeah, that's hilarious. I'm one beer into it. It's my second one. Let's see, Kevin Taylor. If it ever gets going again, I will be Taylor's. Oh, Tyler's. Oh, cool. Got it. Awesome. You should do it, Kevin. Everybody's encouraging you, so that's great. Let's see. JD says, not sure. Just signs specifically saying vehicles with boats only at Shores Ramp. Cool. Got a call coming in. Give me a second to put you on the soundboard. Here you go. Hello. Can you hear me, Scotty?
Hey, I can hear you.
Awesome. Well, you're on. How you doing?
Hey, Roman. Hey, everybody. How's it all going?
It's good. We're happy to hear from you. What's the deal with the charter business?
Okay. So, in response to Coach's call earlier, I did take a look at all of the local landings websites, and only Fisherman's Landing is taking reservations for the end of this week. What's this Friday? Let's see here. Friday the 8th, maybe?
Okay.
So let's see here. Fisherman's Landing. I'm in front of the computer right here, so let me take a look here. So, yeah, so what I've been seeing from, the landing as far up as Dana Point all the way down here to San Diego, they were booking in anticipation that things are going to open up. So, for example,
Got it.
the California, so the governor, Newsom, his stay-at-home order was supposed to be until April 30th. So then for Dana Point, or Dana Wharf, whatever one that's up there in Dana Point, they were taking reservations from May 1st in anticipation that they'd be able to reopen after that. So then what I believe for Fisherman's Landing, they're taking reservations in anticipation for San Diego County's Phase 2 opening, because then they had San Diego County officials had announced, I believe, I think 2 days ago, that they were going to reopen for Phase 2 on Friday before Mother's Day. So that included florists. So florists would be able to operate and sell flower arrangements before Mother's Day. So then I believe the mayor, who's it, Altner, I think,
Yep,
will be having a news conference Thursday evening to exactly outline what Phase 2 is for San Diego County. So I think they have the general idea of what is going to be allowed to operate beginning on Friday, but it's unclear yet to my knowledge. I may be wrong, but my interpretation of it is that Fisherman's Landing is hoping that they're going to be able to start running trips.
I see what you're saying.
Friday, Saturday.
Yep.
But I believe they may either run those trips or they're going to have to move those first people's deposits to another time.
Right. So they're anticipating it getting open in phase 2, and if not, they'll probably just move them over. That makes sense. Are you gonna do something similar?
I don't know. Honestly, throughout this entire closure, I've been having calls, emails most every day, and I've been taking down everybody's contact information. Yeah, it's all right. It's exciting that at least we're getting seen out there, but definitely not wanting to do anything I'm not supposed to do. Some people have even asked, like, hey, is there any way we can do it? I'm like, sorry, you can't. Really don't want to do it. But we have been getting out there.
Like off the books trip?
Kevin. Yeah, right. So I'm like, the way that I'm doing it, I'm only taking guys fishing with me who had commercial fish with me during the closure. Guys who had commercial fishing licenses and fished with me on commercial trips. Yeah, because that's a different category. Exactly, yeah. So then, from what I understood talking with Mission Bay lifeguards, is that yes, they want everybody to be in the same household on that vessel. But then, if you can prove that you were co-workers, then you've already been exposed to each other, so then they're okay with being on the same boat. So then, guys that had already commercial fish with during the closure, then that's what we're fishing.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So then we got those halibut April 25th.
Nice.
And then this past
dang it! Hold on, sorry. I forgot. I need to drink to that.
Right. Yeah. And then this past Sunday, we went offshore, and just like Coach said earlier, there were patty yellows out there. And I talked with a couple guys that were out that day, and it sounds like, if you found the right size patty in the greenish bluish water, because then it wasn't clear blue, then you were able to find them holding patties. And them holding small yellows. I'd say they're like a 3 to 5 pound range. Okay. So decent size. They'll eat just as fine as a big one. Yep. But the nicer news is that the bigger yellowtail that we got were actually from the Coronados. We were offshore. We got those patty yellows offshore, and then we went as far as almost to the knoll before the wind kicked up. Yeah. Turned around. We had all of our visas and everything to fish the Nados.
I can almost hear Kevin Nakata writing notes right now.
It's recorded. Everybody can go back.
Nice.
Yeah. So then there was a good number of boats at the Nados on Sunday. I probably counted around a dozen boats out there between the two islands. I even saw somebody out there with a 17-foot flat bottom Boston whaler, and it was windy and it was swelly, because they're gusts to 25 on the offshore, pretty much I think Saturday. So starting Friday night, there was already wind gust offshore. Wow. And then that created swell. So that I don't know, to me looking at that, I was like, well, you guys are charging it. Yeah. So, if anybody out there listening has got a boat, you can launch at Dana. You can launch at South Shores. When I was at the Dana today, I did not see anybody guarding it, but there was a big sign. I passed by both of them. There were big signs for both of them saying that only vehicles with trailers allowed inside of the launch ramp. Got it. So what I assume is that, just like what you said earlier, you can drive in, drop off your kayak, and then go park outside. I don't think anybody's going to hassle you for that. Yeah, I think that's good. Except maybe if there was somebody guarding it. If there's somebody guarding it, they might not let you in, because then if you go park and then you walk away, then they're going to have to go and chase you down. But for Dana, as long as you're doing, you're being reasonable, not doing the wrong things, I think you should be fine. Right. But South Shores, there was definitely somebody guarding. So I think Dana's definitely a little bit more lax. Obviously, don't take advantage of it, guys. But do the right thing. Right. Go out there and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, what I would suggest is actually when we go meet on Saturday, guys, is just to get there and launch right away. Don't wait for everybody else to launch, and just kind of meander around the bay, right to that little inlet. That way we're not congregating into a group while we're launching. So you get there right away and launch. And once you're on the water, it's good. We'll be apart enough. So I don't want to have like a group presence. I want you guys to get right in the water right away. That way it's like not a mob of people joining up. So cool. Well, Scotty,
does anybody have like a grill that I'd be able to put on my boat? I'm not too opposed to, setting out somewhere in the bay, setting anchor and, cooking for people. I'll have my PPE to keep everybody safe and healthy, but if anybody wants a hot meal out there, I'm not opposed to
that'd be so
dropping the pick out there and kind of being a mothership for you guys. I can have a cooler with cold drinks. It'd be pretty rad.
That would be fantastic. I'll text you and we'll coordinate something. I'll pay for the drinks or whatever. Maybe like just like some sodas or whatever, and then some. I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Even if it's just Oh, that's such a good idea. Such a good idea.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's nothing set in stone yet, but I'm definitely like, if I'm not doing anything else, I'm definitely in for that.
Awesome.
The only thing that I would say that would pull me away from that is that like Thursday night they say, okay, charter bus can run.
Exactly.
I'm probably gonna be booked.
No, get paid. Yeah, get paid. Get to work. That's exactly. I totally understood. Totally understand.
Yeah.
So there's that caveat.
But besides
cool.
that, I couldn't imagine myself really doing anything else besides like going to go fish for fun, like taking crew
That's
out.
Cool.
But then if I could do that with you guys on Saturday, that'd be pretty rad. And then probably cool. Like either Friday or Sunday, I could go fish for myself. So I could go fish Friday. I could hang out with you guys on Saturday, and then I got to hang out with my girl on Sunday.
That's right. I got to reserve a day for the girl too.
Yep, got to pay my honeydew.
Dude, awesome talking to you, Scotty. This is great.
Yeah, Roman, we'll lock it in. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
We'll kind of plan it all out, and then as of Thursday night, then I'll have it for sure whether or not I could be able to do it for you guys on Saturday. But no, man, it'd be awesome to kind of get more in with everybody. I know it's not around the last week. But no, I'd love to really get more personal with everybody.
Awesome. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. Like even if you want to come out, like one of our guys, Brian, he's on his boat, and we're out there fishing San Diego Bay, and he's fishing on his fishing boat. But like he's hanging out with all the kayaks. It looks like it's a mothership trip, and like it was fun. It was still super fun because we were all on Discord, so we can hear what everybody was saying, and then like he was actually going ahead and like finding spots that were like fishy. And then like we'd all like kind of rushed over there. So
the bike's right here.
Yeah, exactly. We're all going over there to clean up the scraps. Anyway, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Cool.
Yeah, man, it'd be awesome.
Cool. Well, good talking to you. And you let me know when you're ready to get bookings, because I would love to do an email blast for you. So so guys are on my list.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay? So
I'm keeping an eye on it every day, and then as soon as I know, we'll definitely be blasting out.
Perfect. Awesome, Scotty. Well, thanks for calling in again, and we'll talk to you soon. We'll keep in touch about about Saturday.
For the next one, you're gonna have to drink every time you say perfect.
It's my second crutch.
All right, Roman. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye, everybody.
Thanks, Scotty. Bye. Awesome. You guys have figured me out. Oh. Okay, here we go. Let's go back to the chats. What I miss? Very good. So yeah, Kevin's taking notes. Okay, good. How does it but does it have to be on a boat trailer? Okay, I see the questions. I believe so. Whoa, what happened? I hear a harp. Oh, I hit the harp. That's what happened. I was like, where am I hearing that sound? Okay. Okay. Let's see. Tony says, sign me up. Catered. Yeah, right. Nelson, shout out to Cool Baits for hooking it up with the underspins. Yeah. Oh, I said nice, guys. I said nice. Stoked. I'll be in Saturday. Great, Matt. Good to see. Looking forward to seeing you there. Mark understood. Shout out to Cool Baits. Okay, guys, got the shout out. I tried Discord thing. It said invite expired or something. Okay, Kevin, the Discord invite that was in the Facebook chat is expired. But if you use romancastro.com/MMFC. Excuse me, Tony just posted it. That'll take you to a link that does not expire. Okay, it was before I didn't realize that it would expire after a day. But yeah, it's kind of by invite only, and that link will give you the invite. Okay, it'll look kind of like, let's see, share screen. It'll look like this. The page will look like this. Okay. I see 3 people online right now. It's cool. Let's refresh. 8 people online right now. Okay. So you guys are probably in Discord right now. Okay, good. All right. So that is what the page looks like when you, here, that is what the page looks like when you get the right link. And then you'll choose a username and continue, and you'll have your account set up. It's great. Okay, cool. And that is what we use when we're on the water to communicate. We use the comms channel, and it's pretty fun. I think Jordan described it the best, saying that it feels like you're fishing on the same, like in a party boat, but you're all on your own kayak. So that's super fun. 28 likes, guys. You guys are killing it on the likes. Thank you so much. I can't believe it's already 7:53, guys. It's insane. Let's keep the show rolling. I'm out, Roman. Thanks for the nice show. Got me, Kevin. Thank you. Cheers. Yeah, I totally broke the diet today, and I had regular tacos with regular corn tortillas. It was fantastic. Fantastic. Cool baits are fire. Stock up, says Sandra. Sandra, what days do you normally fish? There we go. I'm out, Roman. Thanks. Awesome. Thanks, Kevin. Thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate you always. And thanks again for jumping on Patreon. That's super cool of you, dude. Super nice. Super nice. Oh, Kevin says I see some pink cheeks going. Yep. I think I'm getting there. I'm getting there for sure. Peace out, Kevin. Okay. Now 30 likes. LOL. Oh, nah. Oh, I was about to say nice. All right, keep it going. Keep it going. Okay, so let's get some questions going. Okay, guys? I'm just going to make up some questions if I can think right now. Okay. Now I'm kind of feeling the buzz. I'm feeling the buzz starting to form for sure. Definitely feeling the buzz starting to form. My iPhone ran out of drink icons. I almost said it. Nice. Okay, I'm always looking to fish with new people. Says John B. John, well, you found the right spot. What I like to foster in my fishing community or the fishing group is mutual respect. You know, treat each other with respect, and you can learn a little bit from everybody. Even somebody that hasn't been fishing as long as you have, they might ask a question in a way that forces you to rethink how to explain it, and that actually helps you get better at fishing too. So it's always good to fish with people that know more than you, but also good to fish people that know less than you, because they're going to ask you questions. They're going to make you think in a different way. Okay. Let's see. What is Roman's BAC? Oh, I wish I had one of those breathalyzer things. That'd be great. It has been a while since you drank beer. I'm gonna feel it. Oh. It's been a while since I've drank beer. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I never drink, dude. So this is kind of a treat. Pretty funny. I always say nice. Oh, nice. Oh, good job, Clint. You got me to say it. Salty Dangler 0.03. My hobbies are worth it. Ryan, out of nowhere, hobbies are totally worth it. I agree with you. Cheers to that. Totally worth it. Let's see. Nelson, Luke, yeah, the pedal drives are legit. Yep, I agree. Vince, Roman, don't forget to add the marketplace to Discord. The marketplace to Discord? Vince, you just blew my mind. I didn't know there was a marketplace. Could I add my Shopify store to Discord? Or do I? Oh, yeah. No, you're right, Vince. I need to add the marketplace so we can sell each other things at a MMFC rate. Got it. You know what? I'm gonna write that down right now, so I don't forget, because I'm gonna forget. Marketplace. Oh yeah, definitely buzzing because my writing is terrible. Thanks, Coach. Big wealth of resources. Checking into Discord. Yeah. It's been fun. After the show, to jump in there and see how you guys are just like talking about everything to do with fishing. It's amazing. It actually makes me feel super happy that there's that place for you guys to have that conversation. So everything from like questions about like the difference between 180 drive and a 360 drive to fishing setups to is this place open or this place closed, all that stuff. It's all good information to have. Let's see, I need a 180 drive. Oh, really, Uncle Dan? Jordan, I didn't realize you didn't have a 180 drive, dude. You do pretty well with just a standard drive. Yeah, the 180 is super helpful, but I try not to use it. I try not to engage the reverse as much. I try to plan my exits so I'm always going forward. But yeah, it's definitely nice to have. Definitely nice to have. Okay. No, not on the Discord. In HB. I'm confused, but I'll figure it out. I'll watch this again when I'm not too tipsy. Gear swap channel for Discord coming soon, I think. Okay, got it. Yeah. Okay, the gear swap channel that will be definitely coming on for sure. Okay. Glad to catch up with everybody tonight. Thank y'all. Talk to y'all later. Okay, cool. So Scotty's taking off. Thank you, Scotty. Thanks for calling in and giving us the scoop on the latest fishing sessions and the latest intel. It's much appreciated, of course. Peace, Scotty. There you go. Thanks for the updates. Out for the night. Take care, everybody. All right, Nate D, welcome. Thanks again for jumping on here, and have a good night, sir. See you, Scotty. Okay, Kevin, you should draw a fish pic now. Nice, Kevin. Ah, jeez. Draw a crazy looking mackerel right now. Kevin, you're good. You're good. Okay, Jordan says, my yak has become a part of me on the water. Right, nice. That's super cool. Ah! So upcoming designs for ideas. We had some on Saturday. I'm gonna draw. I'm not gonna tell you guys because I want to actually have the drawing done before I show you guys because it's a pretty crazy idea. Okay, one-handed angler. Gotta go, you guys. Have a good night. Thanks for jumping on. This is exciting. One-handed angler, guys. Go follow Darren. I think he's got a new channel. He's working on his first video. So one-handed angler. You just click on his name and then go to. I think it's go to profile. Yeah, go to his profile and then you can check him out and give him a follow. Let's see. Peace out, Scotty. Okay. Nice update, Scotty. Yeah, yep. Great update, Scotty. Can you cast a straight line, Frank? No. I don't think I could cast a straight line anyway, even if I was sober. Fishing with Uncle Dan. Got you. Okay, cool. Peace out, Jet. Nice. Oh, Jet's out. All right, dude. Nice, Jet. Thanks for jumping on. Guys, okay. Let's see. Where do you want to take this? It's already 8 o'clock. I got the tingles. We'll keep it going. Finish this beer at least, and then we'll end the show. How's everybody doing out there? I'm in for the show. Oh, nice. Okay, in for the show. Oh, I just said nice again. Let's see. Mission Bay. Oh no, My BC. Mad Yaks Boating Club. Nah. Nice. Mad Yaks Boating Club. New club. Awesome. Fishing with Uncle Dan. He'd backlash a spinning reel right now. Oh, it's so good. That's so good. Okay, when are we doing a drunk fishy hour again with Kevin hammered. That was a good episode. Kevin did great. I love it. Roger that, Jet. Oh, you got me. Okay, cool. Super cool. Super cool. Yeah, guys, this is fun. I don't usually drink. So this is kind of a treat for me. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, and this is super fun. I see. I should have bought a bigger bottle. Salty Dangler ran out. Nice. Oh. All right. Probably have like one more sip in or two more sips in if I baby it. 2 more sips in. Okay. If you guys have any questions about Saturday or any questions about fishing in general, I'll try not to mislead you and give you the best information I know. If I can't answer your question, I will say I don't know the answer for you. I don't have good advice for you. I'll never mislead you. And but asking your question, you have all these people here. You have 34 people, 35 if you count me, to help you with your fishing questions. So gear setup questions, kayak setup questions, bait selection, line selection, rod selection, reel selection, all that stuff. If you have any questions, now is the best time to ask. Everybody's feeling loose. Everybody's out here trying to help each other out. So what are your fishing questions? What time and what launch? Great question, Salty. Saturday, 6 a.m., Dana Landing. Okay? Saturday, 6 a.m., Dana Landing. How long is that Phoenix rod that you have, Roman? It is, I want to say 8. About 8. Because I remember it's easy for me to transition from one side of the kayak to the other. It's long enough to go over the bow and come over to the other side. So it's a good size rod. It's at least 8. How about a Discord section for our fellow anglers up in Long Beach and OC? That is a great idea, Cal. I will do that. Yeah, that's fine. That'd be cool. Right now I have it laid out by fish category and vessel category. I could add a bunch of threads to do regions. That would help. Yeah. That way you guys can figure out and like connect up if you're going to fish in a different region. That's fine. I'll add that to Discord. Again, guys, Discord is kind of like growing organically, is growing as needed. So if you feel like there's a category in Discord that's missing, I know Wayne mentioned last time tuna, which I haven't added yet, so I need to make a note now while I remember. Tuna category. Tuna category, that's going to be added soon. I forgot my question. El Matador forgot his question. That's awesome. Kyle says, what's a good setup for fishing bay bass? For fishing bays for bass. Kyle, if you're just starting out and you don't know how to fish and you're basically brand new to it, I would start with a 2500 series spinning reel with like a medium rod and a reel that can handle like about a 1/4 to 1 ounce lure, and I would straight shoot 10-pound mono. That would be my new guy setup, right? And then if you like it and you're gonna get into it more, then I would go with something in a 150 to 200 size bait caster reel. So like Shimano SLT, those are pretty nice, and just like a similar weight rod to start using a bait caster and get used to using a bait caster. Get used to figuring out how to pick out your backlashes, how to set it up. I'm gonna make, actually, you know what? It's a good. I'm kind of thinking out loud, but I'm probably gonna make videos on all this stuff just to make it easier for you guys if you're new to it. Let's see. I'm right-handed, so I land fish on the starboard side. Good mid-range setup. Voice channels for LP spots. Oh, voice channels. Okay, Tony, that makes sense. Voice channels for Long Beach spots. Okay, cool. Okay, I'll look at that too. El Matador forgot his question. Anchor trolley, yay or nay? Salty, that is a great question. On my Kraken, I bought the anchor trolley setup. It's in the bag. It's right there on the counter. I never installed it because before I installed it, I got my PA14, and ever since I had my PA14, I don't really anchor. I don't anchor because I could just kind of pedal and fish at the same time, so I can maintain a position. So you say anchor trolley or no anchor trolley? If you have the pedals, I'd say no anchor trolley. You don't really need it. You don't really need it. Anyway, I haven't had a situation where I'm like, man, I wish I had an anchor. Once I had the pedals, so I just don't fish that kind of fishing, I guess. Okay, so I hope that answers your question. What side do you mount it? What side do you mount it? Cave dog. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm right-handed and land on my left, so I set it up on the right. Good, that's good. Yeah, I think Kevin had a great point last time he was on, talking about keeping one side of your kayak clear and just having all your stuff, like all your accessories, your cameras, your fish finder on one side, so that you can always have your go-to strong side for landing your fish. Especially with spotted bay bass, it's not a big deal, because if you catch them on one side, you could pull the rod over the front bow and bring it over to the other side, but you probably can't do that with a yellowtail. So it's better to learn your process with smaller fish like spotted bay bass, and get your setup dialed in, get your landing strategy figured out, so that when you do get out to bigger water with a bigger fish, you have that already worked out. You have that worked out. You're doing it with spotties, so it's not that much at risk. If you lose it, whatever. It's a spotty, you're gonna release it anyway, right? But you have your setup all dialed in the bay before you go out to big water, and then once you catch a big fish, then your game is already on point by the time you hook up to a big yellowtail that you want to keep. So that's what I would recommend, is to have everything on the left side. Sorry, have everything on one side, and then have one side clear. For me, it happens to be the left side. I have my fish finder on my left side. I have the camera in the center front, but I keep all of my right side clear. That's where I land my fish. Even if I hook it up on the right side, I'll tend to bring it over. And it's not that difficult. You can actually hold the rod at an angle. Like say this is the front of the kayak, you hold it up here and use the force of the fish to turn you, and then you kind of just bring the rod over, and then you'll be clear on that side. Okay? All right. I think I kind of went off into a little tangent there. Let's see. For paddle yaks, it's harder to maintain spot, especially in wind. I use an anchor to help me stay on a spot. That is correct, Cal. That makes sense. I even used a drift chute on my Kraken 13.5. I used to use a drift chute so that instead of drifting with the wind, I was drifting with the wind and the current. So it wasn't drifting as fast, and that was helpful, and that was good. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to look into getting an anchor trolley, because I wanted to run my drift chute off of it. But at this point with the Pro Angler, it's so beefy that I don't feel like I get pushed around as much by the wind unless it's like super windy. And again, I can always keep my position just by pedaling a little bit. Let's see. It's gonna keep it going. What ideas? Yeah, there you go. Good idea with the drift sock. Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool. Okay. I was getting blown off my spot after one cast on Sunday when the wind picked up. Okay, Salty, that's you were on an Outback, I think, right? If you're in an Outback, what I would recommend is to point the front of your kayak, so point the bow of your kayak into the wind, and then you could do your cast. Instead of casting up and over, cast like at an angle, like from the side, so the lure doesn't go up that high and it's lower to the water, and it won't catch any wind. It'll go a little bit further, and you'll have less chance of backlashing, because if the wind catches it, you're going to backlash. So cast kind of like sideways, so it's under the wind, and then while you're casting, pedal so that you stay in your one position. And then once the lure hits the water, engage the reel, let it sink, and then let yourself start to drift. Stop pedaling, and then you'll start to drift back, and you'll kind of be in a spot. And at that point, you're letting the drift do the work. You don't have to reel in. Just reel in enough that you have tension, so you have a tight line, right? And then let the drift do the work for you. You basically have like the longest cast. As long as you're drifting, your lure is moving, and you're going to start to feel the bottom. You're going to feel the sand. You're going to feel like when it gets snagged into the eelgrass, and that's all good. Just keep it there. And if it feels like maybe you've been snagged and you had to pull it out, and you might have to reel it up to check that there's no eelgrass on there. But other than that, keep it on the bottom and just kind of use the drift to do the reeling for you. When you hit it, when you feel the bump, when you feel the bite, set the hook as hard as you can, and then start to reel the fish in. Okay. Let's see. Cal says, make sure your line is long enough and adjust accordingly. Yeah. You want your line to be kind of at an angle. You want it to be out. You don't want the line to look like it's going straight down, because then it's probably not even hitting the water. It's probably not even hitting the bottom. You want your line to look like instead of looking like this, you want it to look like at an angle like this. Okay. And you want to feel the little nicks and bumps on your rod. Otherwise, you don't have enough line out, and you're not on the bottom, and then you're kind of mid column. The fish might not see it. Okay. Jet says, yeah, I don't really like the idea of anchoring in the bays. It would be really, almost caught me with that one. Very nice. Oh. All right, last drink. All right. That's 2 beers in. I think I'm good. I will save the last beer for the Discord tonight. Okay. We're going to wrap this up in a couple more minutes, guys. Sorry we're going over. But everybody's in here still having fun. Let's keep the questions going for like another 10 minutes, and then we'll wrap this baby up. Okay. I don't really like... Okay, here we go. Kyle, Shimano, Stratic, HGFL, or CI4 Plus, $2,500. $200 paired with the Phoenix Feather 6.9 on 7.1 medium, $140. A great setup that will last you. Yeah, that's a crazy, awesome setup. See, if any kayak anglers use an anchor, use a breakaway. Matter of life and death. That is a good piece of advice, Coach. Good piece of advice. Yeah, I haven't had a situation where I need to use an anchor, so really I kind of don't recommend an anchor. Even in La Jolla, it's easier to, just the idea of pulling an anchor for the kayak, it just seems kind of like you could be doing something better with your time. I've anchored in the Big Bay before. I'm usually closer to shore, so I can take advantage of the wind breaks and can position my anchor with enough line to slack to maneuver out of the wind. Okay. Tell me about this breakaway life or death. Trucker326. Trucker, welcome. I don't think I've seen you in here before or rarely. So if it's your first time here, you could do all caps and say first timer, and it will give you a shout out. So welcome. Let's see. Right on, Coach. Breakaway system. Matt W. You drinking Saturday, Roman? I'm sure we can all pitch in for some drinks. No way. I got to redeem myself. On Saturday with these spotties. I did terrible on Saturday, on this last Saturday. So I'm going to try to redeem myself at Mission Bay. Yes, breakaway. It's in the Bay is a must. Okay. Can Coach call in to explain the breakaway thing? Yeah. Coach, if you have time, please call in and we'll talk about the breakaway if possible. So if you are seriously anchored hard, you can swap or flip. Better to rig a breakaway, say 40-pound test or okay, got it. That makes sense. Got it. So basically, what Coach is saying is you put a breakaway line in series with your anchor line, and if your anchor line gets to the point where it might flip you or you might be in trouble, it'll overcome the tension of that line, and it'll break the line, which will drop your anchor essentially, and you'll be floating. It won't take you under, or you won't get pulled. So I think that's what he means by breakaway. It's basically adding a link to your chain that is weaker than the whole system. So if it breaks, if it overwhelms the buoyancy of the kayak, it'll break the line and you will be anchor free. Okay, cool. What's your favorite second string bait technique? Bait or technique? When you go to... Let's get this call from Coach. Give me a second, Coach, to bring you on. There you are. All right, Coach, are you there? Hey, Coach, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
All right. Tell us a little bit about this breakaway system.
Okay, so there's a bunch of different ways.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ways you can go about it. I'll just address the simple way.
Okay.
So put your anchor on a buoy line, and then do either a slip knot or your marline splice or your, I don't know, a bone line, for example, bone knot, and put a buoy on there, or a 1 gallon bleach bottle or whatever it is you're going to use to float your line.
Oh, I got it.
In between that and your kayak, either at the rope or at the buoy, you have 30, 40, 50 pound test, let's just say.
Mm-hmm.
Mono braid. I wouldn't use braid just because of cut damage, but
yeah, mono.
Yeah, let's say you're using 40 pound mono. I always use mono.
Yep.
And I just make a loop, and then I put it over one of the pad eyes on the kayak, and then I run that around the main line above the knot.
Okay. Okay, perfect. Let me describe a scenario where this would come in handy, and then you tell me if that's right or wrong. Does that work?
Okay, you betcha.
So say you're fishing in Mission Bay Channel, in the actual channel, and the swell is big, and the swell is coming into the actual channel, and for some reason, you decide to anchor, right? You anchor it.
Yep, you're anchored up that kill bed along the flat spot in South Jetty. Okay, I got you.
Exactly. So you're anchored there. You're casting away, and then the swell is bigger than you expected. So now the line length between your anchor and your kayak is shorter than how deep it's going to get when the peak of that swell hits you. So essentially, if you stay tethered to the bottom and let's say your anchor is stuck, it's not giving you any momentum. Sorry, it's not giving you any play. Then technically you would be sunk because the swell is going to keep going up no matter what, and one thing's got to give, and that anchor is not going to give, right?
Yes.
So then if you had this setup, the tail end of your rope that's connected to your anchor has a buoy on it, right? And and then from that connection, you have a connection to your kayak. So that same swell comes along in this scenario, and it pulls your kayak up, and the tension between your anchor line and the kayak getting pushed up by the swell is more than 40 pounds. It'll break that line, right? Your kayak will be allowed to be on top of the swell, to float on top of the swell, but you'll lose your connection to your buoy. Your buoy will get submerged while the swell is passing, but it'll still be suspended, so you can go and recover your anchor later.
Yes.
Cool.
The critical aspect of this is making sure that if something unexpected happens, let's say you're anchored along the San Diego Channel, and all of a sudden there's a warship next to you.
Yeah.
You can't untie in time, and you know that bow wake is going to be 7 or 8 feet.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, your angle on the bottom in 15 feet of water is about to increase by more than 50%.
Exactly.
Right? Yep. Because it's not going to be straight up and down. It's going to be more. So your angle is going to be even greater between you and your anchor.
Yep.
This can pull your rail under the water, and that could be real bad if you only had 4 feet of give in the overall system.
Got it.
So instead, you have it break off, and then you can float away, paddle or pedal back over, pick up your buoy, retrace your line, and retie if you needed to.
Yeah.
After the swells are passed.
That is good. Yeah. Super good advice, Coach. That's super good advice. So that's good.
Can I offer one other piece of advice to the brand new kayakers out there?
Yep.
Do all of yourselves a favor. Go into the back bay of San Diego Bay, or go into a really shallow flat in Mission Bay. Obviously, make sure there's no giant pelagic rays around or anything that can really harm you. Paddle out onto a shallow flat. 10 inches is fine. Stand up on your kayak, flip your kayak over, flip it back over. Make sure you know what the balance points are. Make sure you know how deep you need to dip a paddle to get a maximum stroke. learn your kayak. It just an hour goofing off in shallow water can save your life with the kayak later. Learn where your tipping points are. Learn where your kayak naturally performs, and make sure you know what your limits are versus the kayak. Chances are real good the kayak will come out of almost anything unscathed, even if you die.
Got it. Yep.
So go into some shallow water, goof up, stand up, tip over, fall out of your seat. See what it takes to make it happen. And then you'll be in a much better shape to re-enter your kayak if you fall in deep water or if the unexpected happens. A lot of times I've seen two swells fit together. If I hadn't goofed off in each and every kayak I ever owned in shallow water, I could have been absolutely dead by now.
Crazy. That's a good piece of advice. It's a good piece of advice.
All right, Roma, get back to it, man.
Awesome. I'm about to wrap this show up, though. So thanks for calling in, though. This is a great point to end the show on. I appreciate it. It's safety, and it's a great point to bring up, Coach. Thank you.
Yeah, you betcha, man. Take it easy, Roman.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, great.
Oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, Coach. I cut you off for a second. Guys, this is a new thing. This is the first time that the likes are higher than the people in the chat. So thank you for hitting this. I think it's a new record for us. 31 likes in one session. If you haven't hit the like button yet, everybody's doing it. It's good. Hit that like button, guys. Let's see how much you can pump up the number before we go. That's hilarious. All right, cool. So, guys, we're about to end the show, but I want to invite you to continue the conversation on Discord. Kevin, I'm gonna text you when I get off the stream, and we'll figure out this complication. Good night, guys. Let me start the show. Let me start the music. And yes, so Discord is where we're gonna continue the chat. It's actually the voice chat. Jump into the general voice chat, and I will be on there. Maybe Coach will be on there for a little bit. Salty Dangler will probably be on there, and we'll just kind of talk about whatever you want to talk about. And it'll be like a party chat, party talk to end the night. 35 likes. Yeah, exactly. It's amazing. Super cool, guys. So I hope you enjoyed Cinco de Mayo version of the show. Tomorrow will be a regular show, answering your questions, having some fun, talking about fishing. And I don't know why I'm shaking my head like this. Awesome. Only that 34 likes. That's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, so again, Discord, if you have trouble getting on, message me on Instagram at Roman Castro, and I'll help you get on there. But for the most part, if you go to romancastro.com/MMFC, you'll be able to get on. Okay? It'll ask you to download the Discord app. It'll ask you to create a username, and you'll be on there with us, talking smack, having fun. Here's Discord here. I see Uncle Dan is already in the channel, already in the chat. Get ready to talk some fishing. So I will see you guys in there. Have a great night, and see you tomorrow at 7 if I don't see you in the Discord. Okay, guys? Good night, and have a great rest of the week. I'll see you tomorrow at 7, sober hour. Cheers. Good night.